it's Courtney. I decided to do another product review video. I had a bunch of people actually tell me they really liked it and wanted to see what else I had laying around to review. The only thing that I realized is more people mentioned it to me than have actually subscribed. So if you'd just be so kind as to take 1 second and click the subscribe button, I'll wait. And if you're super, super kind, you could share. Sharing is caring. Whatever. Anyway, so I ended up deciding to do, after watching a tutorial where somebody was reviewing a foundation that was worth $275 or something like that. And I was just like, oh, wow. It's a lot of money. Better start saving up. My contacts are being weird. They might not be here soon. Like they're gonna be gone soon, I think. Because like when I move my eye fast, look, it's dragging. That's not cute. I guess I don't need to move my whole head. Ugh, I'm so stupid. I'm like, let's do eyeshadow. I'm like, one eye is like, okay. So watch that video, was thinking to myself, wow, I better start saving up so that I can wear foundation like a superstar. Then I realized that A, I don't really like foundation that much. More of a primer girl. B, did I say one or two? That's just a lot of money for a foundation. And I'm not trying to say that I don't want to wear 275,000. I'm not saying I don't want to wear a foundation that's expensive and works well and all that, but I am saying that I don't necessarily think that I need that in my life. Although, Kris Jenner, no hate on that. You know, if you want to send a little help a brother out. I feel like it's like once you're rich, people give you free shit. It's like all the people that are already popular get all the free stuff, which I get. It's marketing, blah, blah. But let's be real. I want it. I'm sad. Sorry, my eyelashes are being weird. So today what I decided to do was dollar store full face makeup. And I don't mean like something dollar, I mean like everything in the store is $1. So that being said, I know that every time I've been there, things change, they come and they go, so it's not like, I don't think you can just go, it's not like Sephora. Teddy, lots of stuff. Probably not going to use it all. I hope I don't look crazy. I'll be looking crazy at the end. So the only thing that I have on my face right now is, they didn't have, oh, that's not true. They have primer there that I saw. It was a primer that I've already had and tried that made me so oily. This e.l.f. Lit from within. I was slipping from within. Like it was like, so I did use a primer of my own. The one that I always use, my go-to, my everything in life, my Neutrogena Shine Control. After I did my face treatment when I get out of the shower, I put this on. And then these eyelashes I had on since yesterday. Let's go. G.I. Joe. Okay, first of all, I found this. LA Colors Conceal Correct. Green. Doesn't say, but I know it's for redness. I get like red here, I feel like. I have a red spot here. This thing works so good. It's better than any of the like expensive ones that I have. It's not the ones that you want to like be mushing around. You don't want to just be like, oh yeah, and then like move it. It's gonna stay. You just kind of are gonna put your stuff over this. I'm gonna blend it out a little, but not much. My chin always seems more red to me. And then just because I don't have any of the other ones, I'm gonna do it like here. Which a nice peach one of these would be good for darkness. Lavenders, purples, good for brightening. Makes a difference if you don't like the look of a heavy concealed makeup. I'm basically just losing my mind with this shit right now. I'm like, oh my god, a freckle. This is pretty much how much you need. I don't know what I'm doing down here. So anyway, I'm going to use a sponge applicator, which only the makeup is from the dollar store. This probably was not much more. But I didn't get that there. So the brushes are just the ones, my own brushes I'm going to use. But this one I think is really good. I think I got it at Family Dollar. And it super reminds me of my actual $19.99 beauty blender. This is a beauty blender. This is a sponge applicator. I'm going to do something about that the other day because I had like this big talk with someone who had no idea what I was talking about and wetting a beauty blender. And so I don't want to blend it gone, but I want to thin it out. I mean, for $1, this stuff just works great. I love it. I love its whole entire life. Boom shaboom. Then this is, I've had this and I like this. LA Colors Wet to Dry Makeup. I use it as a concealer. I think it works better than my concealers that I've had recently. I'm going to use a brush to put it on. My nails were long and I feel like if I don't. So right over the green. And I'm going to bake my face with baby powder, which you can get at the dollar store. 100% sure you can. I only say that because I did not get this one at the dollar store, but you definitely can get any kind of baby powder you want there. But you can use baby powder that you get anywhere. Or you could use real makeup, not from the dollar store. Not that this isn't real makeup, that's so sad I said that. Okay, well, F that. So this is how I really do it in real life. And I know that for a lot of people, they say to, you know, put it on the concealer, put on more, and they're like, I know it seems thick, but when you bake your face, I don't like that. I just like a little something something for the bake to bake. I'm not trying to be able to scrape anything off under my eye. So the combo of this thing, which it was $1, and it also came with like a concealer stick as well, and you can't beat the price on that. Okay, that's not good. You know, that wasn't a dollar item. Just gonna, okay, maybe I'll do a video on when something breaks and you gotta fix it with alcohol. Okay, so I'm going to use my actual beauty blender that I have, and I have this damp, but not too damp. Baby powder, I will say, makes a flipping mess compared to other things. I usually just have like whatever I've been using to wipe up my face, and I put it under it because it goes everywhere. And then you put more than enough I put it in a bowl. If you try to like dump it on it, it just goes everywhere. I just put it in a little bowl. Regular babes. Talc free. Did you guys see that? I have a thing to talk about with that anyway, so. But here we go. Press, 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 bring it out. Bring it out. Okay. Another thing. So there's no rules in makeup. I don't know, like, there's no rules in makeup. That's what makes it fun. Technically, there's certain ways to do certain things. I don't follow all the rules. I don't put concealer here, but I put a little of this down the center of my face. And even though I don't have anything on yet, I still do this. It just lightens it. Okay, so while that is probably doing nothing except for under my eyes where it's actually baking, I think it does something. I do my makeup every day. I think it definitely just makes it like lighter, smoother, and I feel less that this doesn't stand out as much, but I don't want to have concealer all over my face unless I have something to conceal. Does that make sense? Probably not. Okay. Now for eyeshadow, I got the LA Colors eyeshadow palette in nude. $1. Wow. But I like it because they are mattes. I love a good matte eyeshadow this time of year. Not too shabby. Definitely not going to sit here and swatch them all. Excuse me. And I'm back. Okay, so I just do some light ones and some dark ones so I see what I'm working with. Okay, what is that? Ew, ew. Gerbs. Gerbs. I'm going to see this one right here. I mean, what did we expect? I can't. It's like the exact same color as skin. My skin. This one. It's like orangey-ish brown. I like that. Pink. Okay, that's not bad. Wow. I think I was judging this thing way harsh because that surprised me. Like, they even have like 2 different types of black. It's like a darker, maybe it's like a charcoal, I bet. That'd be cool. Yeah, like a more charcoal black. Charcoal gray? I don't know. And then they're black, dark brown. Almost looks black, I think. Yeah. Wow, huh? Pretty. You'd never know, would ya? Why do I say that all the time? Wow, that was a long pause. I apologize. I had to take this orangish one and just do the right here, the crease, and then use some water and a brush with these darker ones. I haven't decided yet, and just clean up the line under and around my eyes. I'm not going to do a full eyeshadow thing because I have lashes on, and that's just like asking for them to look powdery and weird. So find my best guy. Here he is. This is my best guy. It's a Profusion brush, but if anybody cares. And he came with a entire highlight palette. I think I got it at TJ's. And I have a lot of nice brushes, but I just love this one so much. So I'm gonna put him in the orange. Tons of tapping since I have eyelashes on. Blowing and tapping. Okay. Okay, let's just do it. And then I'm just gonna stay right in the outer Now, you want to always make sure when you're blending. So when I first put it in, I'm going to hold the brush a little closer. Right, because that's going to be like making it go where you want it. Now I want to blend it out a little bit. If I have excess or anything on here, I'm going to take it off. Move your hand down the brush. When you're further away, it's going to blend better. It's more concentrated. You'd have to really be like this to blend this close. But down here, oh, it's tiny circles blending. And just blend it out. Ta-da. I'm gonna do that again. The other side. So I have a spray bottle water. I always do. Doesn't have to be from a spray bottle. Wet your brush in the sink. Does not matter. Have a bowl of water. Oh, you know what I have that's freaking cool? I should use it. This thing. It's awesome. Look, it's like dink. And it like gives you a little water. I use it for my beauty blenders. Like when they dry. Then they're all wet again. Clever, clever girl. So, this one, dark. Wait, do they have colors on here? Okay. Well, it says select 4 shades. Shades for base, darker, crease shade, light, highlight shade, liner shade. So, I mean, they give you a picture and stuff too. So if you like wanted to try that. I'm not into that life right now though. I'm just going to take this brush that's wet and put it in the eyeshadow, creating like a liquid eyeshadow. That will dry. That's the best thing. That's why we do this instead of doing just a liquid. It's going to dry to the powder. So to make it look less janky, baby powder and black eyelashes, not a good combo. I'm just going to take the angled brush with that. And just press it into. You can do this even if you were going to not have lashes on. You could just do this anyway. Let's talk eyebrows. Oh, this thing is so small. LA Colors Drama Lash Defining. It was $1. I'll do the bottom lashes. It's not bad. Wow, okay. This is working very well. And the thing is I let it sit a little bit. This is life because I feel like it's going to be harder. I was struggling so badly the other day. Now this part is where I'm going to come in with the, is coming the same thing as going? Use an angled brush. It was the same one that I did the eyeshadow with. It was black, so I don't even care. And then, like, it's always just like little strokes. Obviously, to use the word natural is ridiculous, but it'll look better than just a drawing of an eyebrow. Using the water, this angled brush, and the eyeshadow is another great way to yeah, I like this. I mean, I like the idea of using this too, just only because it has, I mean, look at all the colors. And to get yourself one of these guys, which they're everywhere. You could even wash an old mascara that you like. That's more like this is puffy. You need a puffier one, like a stick one. And then cleaning up the front Now, what this is doing is not actually like combing the hair, because there wasn't any there, if you noticed. It is like basically blending. Again, blending is life. Oh, this is just a makeup wipe, and I got this whole pack of makeup wipes at the dollar store for $1. This eyebrow naturally does this, whereas this one's flatter. The arch, it's not as arched. So with this one, I fill more in the bottom and go with where it is naturally. This one, I follow the bottom and bring it up more, which you'll see when I do it in a second. I'm trying to do the exact same thing on the other side, which is put on this mascara. It doesn't really matter too much for me because I'm not the biggest brow psycho on the planet. See what I'm saying though? So no matter what I was using, if I was to take my time to do an eyebrow like this, which, believe me, I don't always, I make sure to try to do some corrective makeup with it. Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Don't get stressed. They're never going to be exactly the same, and maybe they could be, but not mine. These are it says new color, NUCOLOR. I got them sent to me. It comes in a set of 2. Dink. Eyeshadow and an angled or a flat brush. I like loving this one for, dare I say it, glitter. Like this. Oh, it's a good pat. Oh, good for, you want to try a cut crease. Things like that. Angled brush, bigger one. Better for eyeshadow. Not so much for eyebrows. Definitely could use it for eyebrows. Where this one, it's more sturdier. Better, I think, for the padding. This one, better for a little bit of blend. But totally the same idea, something that I would use. Like, if you wet this one, I would do the same exact things with this one that I would with this one. The price difference could blow your mind. Okay, so the next thing that I got is the Auto Eyeliner from LA Colors in the color black. No sharpener needed, even though you're going to have already bought one for that big eyeliner. So this is coming out pointy. So your first time, maybe use it for up here. Or like draw some tattoos on your body. Otherwise, just be careful because I'm doing the waterline. Okay, so Auto Eyeliner. That's not English. Okay. I mean, it's coming off on my hand easily. Doesn't seem too black. I like a good black eyeliner. But something's happening. I'm having to go over it way more than, if I had spent the money, but the outcome will probably be the same, and we will find out if it lasts when I get back later. Not too bad, actually, for $1. I never buy these kinds of eyeliner anymore because I always thought that I wasn't going to be able to use them. Because I think that you need to put more pressure to get them to work, and I'm not trying to do that on my waterline. I just want to be like, and it's done. Now I'm going to wipe away this craziness. Carefully for the upper part here. not just for the brows, but you don't want a lot to fall on your lashes if you have them on already. And goodbye. LA Colors Cover Up Concealer Stick. Well, I got it in the color dark on purpose to use it as a contour stick. And then do my regular contour, which would be a line. Some people like to do like a little swirl here. I'm more of a straight top of the ear, half. It's a little too far, but we're okay. Because when you're blending it out, it's going to get longer. You don't want to draw it all the way to your lip. And the whole point of contour and highlight is to create depth where you want it and height where you want it. I want my cheeks heightened, and I want my cheekbones to stand out, which would mean there needs to be darkness underneath, things like that. Make your lips bigger looking. You put a little here. I always go up too high on my face before I blend it out. And then I don't usually like my forehead done too much, but I'm going to do it just because it's probably appropriate to show you that. Just put little dots because the nose. It's a big thing. I'm going to do it. Don't feel like you have to. You can cut up a nose. Like, make you look like you just got a nose job, but you probably don't even need a nose job, so you're fine. I don't know. It's your choice. These are basically the places that you would put it depending on your face. So these were each $1. Moisturizing foundation from Sassy and Chic. They had colors light and dark, and I felt like I should probably mix them a little bit for me. And for $1, I was like, whatever. I was gonna clean this drawing off. Now the way that I'm gonna blend the contour today is put this much of the light for my skin and this much of the dark, like half and half. I'd never used it before, so I'm not 100% sure. The worst case scenario is it'll be too light or too dark, and then I'll just add. But this, when I'm starting to blend, is going to darken it in those areas anyway. So beauty blender, wet, damp beauty blender, suck it up. It's on there. See it? All right here is gone. It's on here now. So I'm going to lightly start. Okay. I'm going to put it everywhere, but I'm not going to really go over heavy the spots of the contour except for my forehead. I'm going to blend that out right away. This is very watery. Very watery. Okay, now I'm gonna go over the middle of my nose. Just kind of like push and drag, not too much drag. Always drag though. Okay. I feel like that's enough foundation for me. Not a huge foundation girl. Elf Flawless Face Powder in the shade Ivory, because that's all they had. Comes with a little thingy-do pad, which I'm not going to probably use. I'm going to use a brush. I know I am. But maybe I should use the pad. I should use the pad, because that's like the whole point, right, of a review. Jesus, Mary. Okay. I put it on this little pad. And then on my hand real quick. No scent. I'm gonna put it first like in spots where I'd highlight, top of my nose. I'm definitely not doing under my eyes. Here. 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 Sorry, eyebrow. Okay, so the pad was fun, but I'm going to now use a poofy brush. There we go. It's working. Boom shaboom. It's very light. Use it like a finishing powder almost, which is not what my idea was when I saw that it was Ivory. I feel like this is settling in my lines, but it could just be because I've been doing this for 95 hours. Next, e.l.f. blush, formulated to create long-lasting color that accentuates features and flatters skin tone. Blush in the shade Shy, and it has a little brush. My phone's on. Okay, seriously. I don't understand why this is so hard. It's just thin cardboard. Oh. The other side open much easier. So if you don't own brushes, email me because we need to talk. If you don't, or you're somewhere and you forget your brush, you could use this guy. I can't. I'm not going to. Please don't make me. I'm going to use this kind of a brush. Has no words on it. Came in a set. This one comes off a lot easier than the foundation. Just the apples of your cheeks. That's pretty. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. I like that. Doesn't look shimmery here, but look at that. Maybe I'll bring it up a little bit. Yes. There's a mirror in here too. Hey girl, hey. Oh, I'm not mad at this at all. This makes me happy. $1? I would buy this. Oh, I did. Come on, what? I feel like I'm just going for it with this guy. I do have a little highlighter thing I got, but I mean, really? Okay. Love. Tons of fallout. But it keeps it for you in here. So what, you can get it later. It's fine. It's $1. Love it. Love, love, love. That green Conceal Correct, they have this in. It's this. It's a highlighter. It doesn't say it on it. I think it said it on the package. Oh wait, it does. It says it on the bottom. Highlighter. The white one's a highlighter. It's just weird that it says Conceal Correct, but I guess what they mean by that is like correction, like lifting. So it's like almost like a liquid highlighter in a wand applicator. It's liquidy. Oh, getting it over. Dries. So, you know, not a powder, but it just dries up. I don't even know what you would call that. It dries. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lick my eyelash. Obviously, that's what everyone does. I'm gonna put some dots along here. Get it onto my... Trying to leave. These fucking aggressive eyelashes are killing me, man. Nose. I like my highlighter way up here near my eye. Depends on your face and what you like. This is where I'm putting mine. I like to do one dot here and here and above the lip. And inner corners. I'm just gonna take my finger. Pat it. Pat and rub a little, especially if you did like what I did and let it dry first before you try to move it around. Because you think you're cool with all the dots on your face like a real Instagrammer. Not practical. I mean, it's there. I'm not like, oh my, I'm not like, ooh, ooh, with the highlighter. Like it's happened before, believe me. Blending. Now we want to move our hand down. Do little circles again to get it to mix nicely with the eyeshadow that we have on there. I'm just doing this with my finger. It's kind of just gone anyway. I don't even know where it just went. So I like it for under the eye and on that corner of the eye. It seems to stand out more there. I think that has to do with the whitish pigment that it has in it, not so much the glow. I think it looks more white than a highlight. Does that make sense? And then I'm going to go over my false eyelashes and my real eyelashes with this Dramatic Lash LA Colors Defining in Color Black. It's making a difference immediately. I'm not having to layer tons on to get my eyelashes to look black. The tiny brush is kind of nice. I will say if I was going for a less dramatic look, like a quick little like lip gloss and mascara, this feels like it would take me a long time to make it look like I wanted it to if it didn't have all this eyeshadow kind of underneath hiding its problems. Okay, so the other two things that I got was LA Colors Chunky Lip and Megaslicks Wet and Wild. They look like this. This one, the LA Colors Chunky Lip pencil in color cacao. I'm going to put this one on first, but I think I'm going to end up wearing the Megaslicks Wet and Wild Balm stain in the color Red-ioactive. Oh, I love a good pun this time of year. Putting this one on first because I feel like this will stain if I try to put this on after, and I feel like I want to wear this one anyway. So let's just do this real quick for fun. I actually got 3. I totally forgot. This is the other one that I got. It's like a little lighter than this one. It's called Warm Caramel. So this is the Warm Caramel. Again, this one's retractable. LA Colors, chunky lip. Looks so much different on my hand, huh? Crazy, like once you put it on. This is pretty, I like this. I mean, it's not meant to stay on. And it definitely won't. Like, you go for a drink, 3 sips in. So if you wear that, just take shots and reapply. It's my advice. Okay, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild Balm Stain. Moisture lip color, retractable. Don't be scared. Put on the red lipstick. You only live once or twice. I don't really know. Everybody has their own theory on that. But you might come back as something that doesn't wear lipstick, like a cat. You know? So you should wear it now. You should just wear it right now. Like if you have it sitting in your bedroom and you've been wanting to wear it and you never did, you should stand up right now and go put it on. Don't wait. There's no reason to wait. I have lip rings. If I wear these and put my lip rings in, they're just going to be covered in this stuff. So I either wear a matte lipstick usually, no lipstick at all, or a stain. So that's why I went with this stain tonight. So the only thing I'll say too is when you wash this stain off, don't just be like, and like it's a stain. So try to keep it, within its limits. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off now. Yeah, I think it actually really is staining, which is great. I love it. Careful though, it's called a stain. Ooh. Yay. This is so fun. Pop. Boom shaboom. That's cool. I love a good stain this time of year. I mean, yeah, hello, yes. I wish I bought like every color. So I'm gonna throw my lip rings in, take my hair down, see if we need any touch-ups, and show you guys the completed look, which pretty much is this look. But I'm thinking about doing a little something on my lips with a highlighter. Okie dokie, so this is the finished look using only dollar store products. I should have counted them, but I didn't. But I think it's $15 and under, definitely. And some of them we didn't like, so you don't need to buy them. I ended up just putting a little more highlight in the corner of my eyes, the liquid one right here. I do love it. And I put some here in the middle of my lip after adding these rings and just onto the stain. Amaze. Love. I hope this was a little bit helpful. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear it. Also, I'm going to go ahead and list the products down below. And again, if you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it. Please share for me as well. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Say hi to everyone. Say hi, Ryan. Ryan loves trades. Oh, you gotta eat it here. No. Eat it regular. Ew. Good job. I didn't think you were gonna do that. You're a good boy. You're fresh. You're always fresh, Brad. Why do you love these so much? What are they made of? You didn't chew that one. You're... Oh. He kills it first.